Hi, I'm Brian Burton, Director of Portfolio Strategy here at Ballast. I just wanted to give you an update on this week's commentary, where we try to provide a little bit of perspective on last week's meeting of the Federal Reserve. We really learned a couple things from that meeting and from Jerome Powell's press conference following the two-day meeting. First thing we learned is that it looks like as long as the conditions remain where they are today, we're likely to see the first interest rate hike in mid-March at the next Fed meeting. This is something that we've assumed would happen for quite some time, but got some confirmation last week from Mr. Powell on that. Second, we learned that following the start of the rate hike cycle, we're likely going to see the Fed run off the balance sheet as well. So those two things, probably the most important thing that we learned from the meeting. So remember, the Fed's goal with raising rates and ending kind of this easy money policy is to try to really just kind of cool down the economy enough to where the inflationary pressures that we've seen lately do start to come down. But at the same time, we want to make sure that they don't really interrupt the labor market and all the momentum that we've seen in the labor force. So it's a very delicate balance that the Fed is charged with, and this time's a little bit different than we saw last time. So the last rate hike cycle we saw began in December of 2015 and ran through 2018. And the Fed was dealing with a different set of circumstances at that time. We really had somewhat meager economic growth and little to no inflation at that time. So the Fed really had to approach rate hikes during that period very, very delicately, as to not, cause the economy to tank. So this time the Fed noticed, and they've commented that they do feel they have significantly more room to increase rates without the fear of throwing the economy into a downward spiral. So we learned some good things from the meeting. I hope you'll check out the commentary, and please let us know if you have any questions or thoughts. Thanks.